Hey everybody, Donnie coming back at you. Today I am doing a quick project basically out of necessity. I recently started doing some segment turning and tried to use my oscillating rigid sander, and it just really wasn't giving me the results that I wanted to have. So I decided, I kind of thought a little bit, looked around online and tried to find some ideas. I'm going to take my lathe and I'm going to take my screw chuck and this piece of aluminum that I have here, and I'm going to make my own 12-inch sander so where I can sand down these big discs on this for all my segments and everything that I'm making. So it's going to be a real simple project. Hopefully I got some hardware, some bolts and screws, bolts and nuts, and it's pretty straightforward, so I'm going to bring you along as I do it. Okay, like I said, this should be pretty straightforward. I grabbed me some stainless hardware. Let's see, some washers, some lock washers, some lock nuts. Grabbed a bit that I need, and all I'm basically going to do is I'm going to set this here. Now, if I feel that this thing with these small bolts, if I feel that it's not strong enough, or feel like it's not working, then I'll end up drilling my screw chuck a little bit bigger and putting some bigger bolts and stuff in there. So this is just to make sure that I'm on the right path of where I want to go with this. Like I said, I pretty much had everything here except for these few pieces of hardware, and this is a piece of aluminum that I had off of another project. And then I believe these 12-inch discs came from Harbor Freight. So I pretty much just got this centered up from the other side. I did me a mark already, and now I'm basically just going to find the center of where I'm going to drill. And this bit fits the hole really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use this bit to help me find the center of the hole. I'm going to get this first hole drilled. Hang on. I'm going to get this first hole drilled, get a little bit of a counter sink put in there, and then I can go ahead and put this one screw in, and then make sure everything is lined up dead on where I want it to be. Try and recess this below. Because I want to make sure that it stays flat. I'm going to sand this a little bit and clean it up, but I checked it on my drill press table, which is really, really straight and really flat, should I say. So now that I know this is here, alrighty, nice and flat and smooth. Yeah, that's going to work perfect. I'm going to take and do a test fit on this on the lathe, make sure nothing hits and everything's good. Come back, sand this off, and then we'll head over to the lathe and see how it works. see what we got here. I actually I trimmed off the bolts a little bit on the back just to make sure they wouldn't hit anything. And just snugging this on a little bit. Man, that's nice. That's really nice. Let's give it a little, it's not too bad. I don't believe that's too bad. I think we can live with that. Make sure we get it all cleaned off. Now, it may have been easier to put this pad on while it was on the bench, just to make sure I line it up. I can do that right here though. Oh yeah. I think that's pretty cool. Let me get my respirator on, we'll give it a shot. Let's see how it does. I'm going to lock this on and try and turn it in reverse, and lock this to the machine and see how this does spinning in reverse, because I really haven't looked at my other machine to see which way this needs to spin. So I'm not sure. Give me a second. Okay, so it looks like it spins maybe in reverse. Let's try it out. I've tightened the set screw in the back of my where my screw chuck goes into the headstock. There's a set screw. I've tightened it down. I've made sure this is all done. I got my respirator. And I've got my lathe on reverse. Well, I'd say that works like a champ. Just got to bring my my dust collector over here so I can pick up the stuff, and I may put it back in its normal operation. Not sure if you can see here. So where the dust can run off the bottom side and be collected right here in the vacuum. So I'm going to give this some more try. If you've got a small lathe and somebody you can get a small piece of aluminum from, you've already got yourself a disc sander. Hope this helps you guys out. Have a good one.